what I wanted to talk about with the whole Queen Naja song. The first thing was, she said she remembers when they were homeless and she helped him get his bread up. Right? We as women, we tend to help men get put in position, and we try to fix what's always broken with them before we repair what's wrong with us. If we take the time to work on us, our goals, our dreams, our visions first, and we don't put that man first, we can be some powerful women. That's what the first part of the song is that I wanted to address, is that we haven't went to school, got a degree. There are plenty of things that we could have done that we didn't do for ourselves, but we see the value in men that we don't see in ourselves. And that brings me to another part of the song where she stated, maybe it wasn't you, it was me. I need to see my worth. Take my seatbelt off, I ain't driving. But she needed to see her worth, because he said she was insecure. She seen his worth by building him up, but never did she take the time to build herself up. Everything starts with self, because I guarantee you, ladies, when you build yourself up, you will never accept a broken man in his broken state. You would challenge him to repair his broken state while you working on yours, and then coming together is like an atomic bomb waiting to go off. Because guess what? You're adding value to yourself. He knows that you value yourself, so he's going to put a little bit more respect into you and the relationship. Why? Because you put yourself first. Stop taking these men in a broken state. These men are not your children. Many women that go through this already have children to raise. And what's even worse, you raising your child to be a man and you're teaching him these core values. No matter what you say out your mouth, your child listening. But he's looking as well. So you don't gotta worry about me. You made it clear. You ain't gotta worry about me. What you worry? Don't worry about me. If this not what you wanted, don't worry about me. Do you, and I'm gonna do me. Because karma is going to take care of you much better than me slashing your tires, much better than me hurting you or trying to retaliate in some form. It's better to let karma have its natural way with the person that did you wrong. Because see, that's a form of manipulation. When he calling you insecure because of something that you know he's doing, he's calling you insecure. He's calling you crazy. That's manipulation, because he wants to throw you off from what he's doing. Because guess what? You made him a prize to other women's eyes. That he didn't even work for that. All he had to do was just please you. Say little things to you. Spend time with you. It didn't require much. And one thing that we can do to avoid that into the next relationship is we can actually just see the telltale signs up front. Don't try to build the bear. When you go through a breakup, you got to go through this period of healing yourself from the toxic ending that you had, because most relationships end on bad terms, and it's better to just walk away and put your hands up. If that's what you want, you made it clear. So that must be what you want. Have your fun. Have fun. You all have fun now, and I'm gonna cry now, but I'm gonna be having fun later, and then you're gonna be crying when you thinking about it like, dad, she really ain't coming back. And you be done moved on, you healed, and you gone about your business. Now he begging you, and you looking at him like, But I guarantee you, if you don't do the proper healing, you're going to always run in circles, and you're going to always find that same type of man that you ran away from, that you left from. So until you're ready to do the inner work within yourself, you cannot date again. No. You have to do some inner work. You have to, if you haven't went to school, got your high school diploma, if you haven't went and got your diploma or your degree, taking a trade or something that can better you financially so that you're not dependent upon a man. Because see, that's another thing. Now he's saying that you're dependent on him because you done built him up. Now you're dependent on him. That's not how we want it to go. Before I step in as a woman, because women are such nurturers, women are such caterers. We want to cater, we want to nurture, we want to make everything all right for this man. Make him prove his loyalty to you. I don't mind helping what you're doing, but I'm not doing it for you. I'm not building you up. You have to already be building something up, or we can come up with some ideas, but you got to put in your own work, brother. We don't require a man to show us loyalty before we try to put in the work. We want to put in the work to prove our loyalty to a man that we're worthy. We already know we worthy. We already know what we capable of as women. When you go and find a replacement for me, they can never do what I did. Never. It is rare that they find an upgrade to you. And that's why it's important to constantly be in growth mode with yourself, self-love, self-healing, and self-nurturing on yourself. Because as you grow, it makes it harder for a man to find that in another woman. Why? Because a lot of women understand that, hey, if I help this guy and if I put my all into this and if I do this and overextend myself and burn myself out on him, that'll make him want me. That don't set you apart. That make you look like I'm willing to do anything, include be your doormat. That's what it looks like to the man, and they are getting far too comfortable with the way that they treat people, the way that they do women, and it's sickening. You don't want the next man to have her. You don't want her to be happy, but you was happy out in them streets doing what you was doing. They don't want you to do better without them. They want to hold you down so that you can pull them up. They want to step on top of your back. They don't want you to do better. No. They might tell you, oh, I could find anybody to do this, or I could do this, or I could find anybody, honey. It may take you 3 or 4 women to do what I did for you, and I'm aware of that. That's why in this song, you don't got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about me, because I know my worth now. I know what I brought to the table. I know who I am. And I know whose I am. And I know the power that I carry with me because I'm the one that carried us. She had to put you in a position to help her win. And to help you win. She was doing it as a we. And you was doing it as a deuces. You got the big head, fellas. This manipulative behavior cannot continue. Women are going to level up. You can't keep putting a woman through this toxic behavior and expect for her to be normal and sane. When she gets ready to birth your child, do you know the toxicity that's put into that child in the womb because of your drama, your bull, all of the stuff that she dealt with growing up, and before you, all of that stuff is there. And guess what? You might love your little baby, your daughter or your son, but guess what? That pattern gonna be repeated because your child was birthed into that. Your child was manifested in that environment for 9 months, and that energy don't die, honey. It transfers. Let's go on to the next part of this. You made it clear that you're unhappy. Go ahead, have your fun. Because remember, what goes around comes back around. So in closing with this, I'm going to say this. Ladies, focus on you being a better person. Focus on your growth. Because guess what? He going to recognize it. He trying to see what you doing on the slide. Why you ain't talking to him or something when in the beginning. But he ain't going to tell you. But when he see that growth in you, baby girl, guess what's going to happen? guess what's gonna happen? He gonna be crawling back to your door, and you gonna be to elevated your mind and elevated yourself so much that he ain't gonna even be of interest to you no more. Pick your head up, baby. Go moisturize your face. Take a nice long hot bath and get the fuck away from him. Find ways to keep your mind off that food. How? Self-growth, self-love, everything that makes you better, baby girl. Make yourself better, baby girl. I'm telling you. Because you deserve better than what you've been putting yourself through. We ain't gonna say he even put you through nothing. You put yourself through that. I put myself through whatever I put myself through. Everything. Because I didn't have to stay there. I didn't have to endure that. I didn't even have to go deeper. I didn't pay attention to the signs initially. That was my fault. My fault. So while you got the chance still, ladies, just walk away. Let them have their karma. Stun on them. How? Step your game up. Go back to school. Get a better paying job. Clean up your house. Light some candles, baby. I'm telling you. You can take you a nice little hot bath with some Epsom salt and some bubbles in there if you can. If you can't, don't worry about the bubbles. But release all of that toxic energy. Release him out of you. Release him out of you. So that you can grow and you can heal much faster, and that you can allow doors to open up for that right person to come in that you don't have to keep going through this again with. And maybe then at that point, that can be an everlasting relationship that you put yourself in once you do the healing on your part. Because you won't accept that type of behavior or that type of mentality from another man again on that low level vibrational level. So build yourself up to a higher platform, and I guarantee you, you're going to meet some people on that higher level. All men ain't dogs. There's some men out here too that's working on themselves. They work because they tired of the women that's putting them through the stuff. They tired of it. Trust me. So when they get tired of their situation and they do their healing, women, you focus on your healing and you get with him. Oh my God. I mean, just explosive. I mean, I'm waiting on it too. But in the meantime, I'm doing the healing and the work on me, the inner work. Loving myself, understanding myself, not reacting impulsively to situations or occurrences. Why? Because I want to make sure that I'm making the best decision for me. Even if that means telling people no. Even if that means walking away. So what? So what? When you make the decision, things are going to open up and manifest naturally. Look at me now. I did something for me. And I felt that proud moment for me. And I wanted you to see me. Yes. I still smile. But that's the end of that conversation, because I ain't about to even entertain you no more. But you're going to see this right here. Even if you got to post it and you know he watching. Somehow, some way. Sister, cousin, auntie, all of them. Somebody's watching. Until next time, I want y'all to be blessed, be healed, be happy, and love yourself. Put yourself first, baby. Love y'all.